a daily struggle. There's like gorge in between, and they're trying to get them. And like, I swear it's like, at all times, there's like Taylor Joy.
Yeah. Well, here's how I feel about horses.
Oh my god, it looks so good. Yay. Oh my god, it looks perfect, guys. Wow. Wow. Hi y'all, welcome back to another vlog. This week, I'm in Nashville and the high all week is 80, the low is like 55. So we are fully pretending that it is fall. The second those temperatures dropped, I already had 2 loaves prepped to be baked and sourdough. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. Today is Tuesday. It's just like a cozy week in Nashville. It's my last week here for a little bit. I'm getting some stuff done today. This afternoon I'm going to a friend's house. They're doing a little celebration for their daughter, and then I don't know what else I have to get into. I want to go to Framebridge this week. I am going to the needlepoint store tomorrow and lunch at this cute little like granny cafe for a friend's birthday. Date number 4 is coming back this weekend. He goes back on Thursday night, and then I'm recording like 5 episodes at the end of this week. So we're just gonna see what we can get vlogged. Right now I'm about to lock in and get some editing done, but I'm also gonna prep some pumpkin cinnamon swirl sourdough loaves today. I have 2 in the oven currently. I'm gonna give 1 to my friends that I'm going over today, and then I want to prep the other ones because then I have to give 1 to my friend for her birthday tomorrow. I want to prep the other one so I can have them all good. Like, we just have things to do. Guys, oh my god, Taylor and Travis just posted that they're engaged. We were in the middle of a friend of mine like production meeting, and I go, guys, I'm so sorry, I swear I'm not scrolling Instagram. I was like going to find something for us, but I was like, I have to tell you guys, Taylor and Travis just got engaged, and it was like the most fun moment ever. Oh my god, I'm actually unwell. Sobbing. And she was so high school to it. This is literally, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Oh my god, guys, am I actually gonna cry? I'm like actually gonna cry. And her ring. We're in the middle of this meeting. I have it on Zoom. They're like, wait, show me the ring. And I like, couldn't share because I was like on my laptop and then on here. So then I was like flipping it to like, it was a whole thing. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Hi y'all, it is now Wednesday. Now, this is just not a good hairstyle on me at all, but I cannot stop doing it because it's so nice to have your hair out of your face. I'm leaving in about 15 minutes to go to a friend's little birthday lunch, and then we're going to a needlepoint store. This is truly like my dream day. Earlier this morning, I baked my pumpkin loaves. One of them was for my friend's birthday, and then the other one is for us this weekend, which will be perfect. Had a little productive morning, and I'm getting ready very, very, very quickly. I watched the Summer I Turned Pretty episode, so by the time you guys see this, we'll be 1 week delayed. This is the one where, spoiler alert, it's a week later, and the show's out there, and honestly, TikTok has spoiled it for you. Belly just left this morning. The wedding is off. Thank God. Seriously, thank God. Belly just left for Paris, where she was walking to the plane, and then she sees Conrad, and then she starts to like walk towards him. Allegedly. I don't want to get my hopes up for anything happening with this show these days. That just like really did something for me. Truly amazing. Incredible. Awesome. Also, like when he was crying and she was like holding him, like, oh my god, I just can't stand him. Literally cannot stand him. Is there anyone who's still Team Jeremiah? Like, honestly, it's a safe place to say that just because I'm like genuinely curious. I just feel like that is such an interesting take at this point. But there's something about him. I also love a yearner which is interesting because I feel like in my dating history, I either need a yearner who like is in love with me for so long, or I need someone who's like, which is really what I need, is like immediately just like knows. Like I like someone who's decisive. I am just obsessed. I wake up every Wednesday morning early and I watch the new episode. It's just like the best way. And I needlepoint, made a lot of needlepoint project. I made a lot of needlepoint progress, and also I can film a whip this week, which is exciting. No mascara literally ever. I love this dress so much. It's from Reformation. The bread smells incredible. This is the second loaf. I don't have my like scoring knives here, so it's not looking the best, but it smells incredible. This one is Taylor's loaf. I will say it's not my prettiest, but it's going to taste amazing. This actually matches my outfit perfectly, and I'm wearing a blue purse. Guys, I have on possibly my favorite outfit that I've ever worn. First up, we have this Reformation dress. It's so cute. Then we have the Zara flats that I wear literally every day, a Reformation trench, a Reformation bag actually, and then just you wait. Look at how adorable this is. Like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Oh my god, I mean, guys, like, this is just everything. This is literally everything. Well, I spoke too soon. I didn't even get the photo. Guys! I mean, what a journey that was. I'm still wearing the dress. I went inside. I'm just gonna hope for the best that it doesn't stain. I'm actually shocked it hasn't stained more. This would happen. I finally put on an outfit that I like, that is cute. 'Cause here I just feel like I don't have all my clothes, so I just like I don't know. It's my fault. It is my fault. I'm back home. I had the best afternoon and I just deep cleaned my kitchen. I'm actually in the middle of prepping some food just to have on hand for the weekend. It just feels so good in here. I filmed a deal for this like Ranger's tequila. It's so good actually. Outside, made the Rangerita. Cooking so much ground beef. I'm about to roast some sweet potatoes. Got 2 loaves of sourdough bread for the weekend, which looks incredible. Needlepoint update. I've been so back into like my fall hobbies, my grandma hobbies. There's no better time for a hobby than fall, especially when you have a grandma hobby, because it's baking, sourdough, needlepoint, like football season. It's amazing. I also have a pumpkin candle going right now, fully pretending it's fall. Made a lot of progress on my Nashville Hot Chick canvas. I did all of this, finished all that last week, finished all the chicks, did the bottom here, going up here. My goal, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this because I've got a lot going on right now, but I am road tripping back to Texas next week and I'm not driving, so, well, I mean, I'm going in a car, but like I won't be doing driving. So I'm thinking like maybe I can needlepoint in the car. My friends today told me that I could, but I get like car sick really easily. Anyway, you guys don't care about this. Long story short, I'm really wanting to finish this by next week so I can move on to my other canvases. I've got so much happening in Texas. Guys, the Texas vlogs are about to be like so incredible. I have so much happening that's really exciting. And on top of that, I'm doing a home edit myself, going through the whole garage, going through the hosting closet, going through the needlepoint, doing the most organized video you've ever seen in your life. This is my other work in progress that I haven't really gone back to in a couple months, but anyway, I'm trying to do that. And then what I'm reading, this is a sneak peek. This is not the final sample at all. Like this wouldn't be here and it's just not the final sample, but look, we have our little Kindle cases. Look at how perfect. Anyway, I am reading our book club book, which is the Susie Welch Values book. Now, if you guys are a Susie Welch Values episode girl from House Kiss Podcast, if you're looking for a good podcast to just like learn about yourself, figure out what you should do in your life, like that is the podcast for you. Also, this case is so amazing because you can go like this. Love it. It's just the best thing ever. But essentially, she has this framework called like Becoming You, and it aligns like your aptitudes, your values, and then what is like economically viable to like tell you what you should do in the world. It's so fascinating, guys. Like I am obsessed. I have 40% of it left that I have to finish tonight because I'm actually going to pre-record the book club episode that will be going up, but it is so good. Like, this is such a house guest coded book. You guys are gonna love this. Even if we weren't doing it for book club, it'd be one of those, like when I did the Gap in the Game, like whole solo episode on that. It is truly fascinating. Also, they did message me and they gave me a code, like a discount for the quiz. If you guys are interested, you can take a quiz to figure out what your values are. It's not gonna be like what you think values are. A lot of people get those confused with like personality traits. It's not. It is so fascinating. So good. Good morning, y'all. I'm about to head out to go get a blowout. Today I'm recording 3 solo podcast episodes, which is a lot. Also, maybe this will be better for lighting. No, it's not. I'm recording 3 podcast episodes. Then I have some wholesale meetings. I'm meeting with Shop My for a friend of mine this afternoon. And then I'm going to Stitch Night. And then date number 4 is coming back tonight. Tomorrow I have 2 other podcast episodes. This is just getting everything out of the way and done that I can get done in Nashville in the last couple of days that I'm here. We're actually shooting the aprons on Monday, which will be so fun. Anyway, of course, this calls for a blowout. Obviously, my hair is so bad because I just showered off my tan and there's something wrong with the shower and it just like spurts out and then it just soaked my hair. So, you know, it's looked better. It's seen better days. I'll be the first to admit. But anyway, we are off to Dry Bar. I love that place.
And she was just driving along in her car. So, please listen to Reclaiming.
It's really feeling like fall besides the fact that this is a strawberry. I'm listening to Armchair Expert Amanda Knox. I love Armchair Expert. It's one of my favorite podcasts in the entire world. Like, there's nothing more comforting to me than Armchair Expert. And then I play John Mayer. I open the window. Actually, just let me go open this window. I open the windows. Feels like football is on. The sourdough, by the way, guys, I am so proud of myself. I was a little bit worried because, you know, I'm a little rusty. It's been a couple months since I've baked a loaf, and that loaf was unbelievable. I had some jalapeno cheddar for breakfast today, and, like, let me just tell you, amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna chug this coffee. Producer Courtney is about to be here, and then we're starting to record in an hour. I've got 3 solos. I just spoke to myself for 2.5 hours, and the last thing I need to do is talk more, but I have a meeting with a buyer, and then I have a Shop My meeting, and then I have another call, and then I have a Dear Media call. So I'm all set up for my buyer call. It's starting in 5 minutes. I have my product and I'm ready to go. Normally these calls are like really intimidating, like buyer calls, just like the ones that I've been on have not been like, they're just like scary. The buyer call is like buyers for brands. Like, let's say it's Target and you're meeting with the Target buyer. That means that person is in charge of buying product from other smaller brands or whoever it is and putting it in Target, okay? So we're doing that. We've been doing those calls like all year, but I'm not nervous for this one at all, mainly because like I have a standing relationship with the brand. But like sometimes these calls, guys, they're so mean. Like they're so scary and they look at you like you're an idiot. Sometimes they ask you for the call and then they look at you like you're the biggest dumbass they've ever seen. I'm like, I'm not claiming to be like Ralph Lauren. Like, I'm not saying that, but like it really, sometimes it's like out of hand, guys. Like, I'm like, that was so mean. They actually so mean. So, and it's not even like they're saying anything bad about the brand necessarily. I mean, they will, but like, it's not even that they're saying that. It's really just like their temperament. I'm like, holy God, like, oh my God, it's so crazy. Okay, that was a great meeting. Literally the nicest buyer ever. Like, it was like we were with one of the girls, like obsessed. We talked about mahjong. Seriously, that was fab. That was really everything. Loved her. Finished all my meetings. I'm at the point where there's not a thought left in this brain. Anyway, the best part, a friend of mine, is that every gift is giftable for a hosting. This is what I mean, for a hosting gift. We're going to my friend Lily's to Needlepoint, and I always bring, like, obviously a hosting gift to someone's house when they're hosting. And so I'm bringing her a recipe journal, and dinner cards and nightcap cards. And I normally would do a cute little bow here, but like, we're lucky I'm getting out the door. I mean, guys, like, you know when you just have spoken just too much? That's where I'm at right now. So anyway, I'm going to stitch tonight. Hoping to make some big progress, updates to come. It feels so good outside. I actually cannot get over it. Like the fact that I can wear this outside and it's like the end of August is a dream.